talking shit, but really ain't doing shit. I done been in the game 10 years plus, man, and I done moved in bricks. And I ain't got a deal, but I don't give a fuck. Do it for the real and the ones who let my music go. Yeah, they show me.
Lencho Lockjaw. Been in the game 10 years plus. Ain't got a deal. Money still an issue. But I really don't give a fuck. Shouts out one time real quick to JB. Little boy had to take a little trip over here, other side of town.
And what got you into doing music?
Man, shit, me and my little cousin used to fuck around, just bullshit with the old school Thuggish Ruggish Bone instrumental. I think that was probably like one of the first. And everybody, besides the SPM track, you know, but as far as mainstream, probably was the first instrumental that we would fuck around with, and, you know, just fucked around. Never was serious, never. And started just freestyling, karaoke machine with the cassette tapes. Just got a lot of feedback, I guess, positive from our family, which, you know, was probably more they needed to show us love or something. But man, I really don't know exactly what made me want to do music. But as far as rapping shit, that was just the beginning of it. Didn't stop there.
So you would say probably Bone Thugs probably one of your biggest influences, like towards.
I wouldn't say an influence. I am a fan. But as far as the shit that they were talking and the shit that, you know, that they were doing with their voices, just kind of put in my head that you don't have to just be a rapper, you know, or what boys call rappers, you know, spitting the shit with your deep voice. You know, they let it be known that if you got talent, spit it in different styles, and that's just the way, I guess, as a person I am. You know, coming up, growing up, I was jamming, you know, metal, Ozzy, you know, some Metallica, some Pantera, but as far as, you know, thinking to myself, I want to rap, I never did. It just kind of came with it, and I just don't really like to consider myself a rapper. I consider myself an artist. But Bone Thugs, man, they do a lot of different shit with their voices as far as harmonizing, you know, spitting and shit. So yeah, I guess you could say they kind of opened up my mind to different types of artistic ways of doing music.
You say you've been in the game, like you've been rapping for about 10 years, you would say?
Over 10 years, man. 10 years.
What motivates you to keep making new music?
Motivation, it might sound, you know, cliche-ish, I guess you could say. But it's money now, man. I had money when I was a kid, hustling and shit in the streets. But I didn't have love and family. Family showed me love, but in my heart, I didn't have love and family. The family was just like partying, getting fucked up, smoking, doing holla shit like that, popping acid and shit, doing all kinds of fucked up shit. But that wasn't what I have now. Family and love that I see now is completely different to the way that I seen it then, when I had money, and when I didn't have money. That's when I realized about the love and the family. And now that I got love and family in my heart, it's money that motivates me, because I'm gonna get it for them. I know it might sound, you know, everybody says money, but I say it in a different meaning. You know, I ain't out there banging, I ain't out there slanging. I'm just trying to get it legitimately on a legal status, because I'm a motherfucking hustler, and I'm a motherfucking businessman. I guess that's my motivation.
You say you mostly listen to like metal and, you know, rock and stuff. Do you still listen to like anything that's on the radio, like rap-wise, hip-hop?
Fuck no. Fuck hip-hop on the radio. Fuck hip-hop that is out. fucking jamming 104.5 right now in fucking the Houston area. Because that shit's better than the motherfucking shit that 95 or 97.9 is playing on any hip hop station at that. If you're in your own city, you listen to your hip hop station and count how many times you hear the same whack ass song, and it's gonna be more than 5 in one segment. And when I mean segment, as far as the DJ or VJ, whatever it is that's spinning the tracks, him himself in his set is gonna play that song at least, no exaggeration, 3 to 5 times. And it's whack. My shit sounds nothing like these clowns. To me, when you got a motherfucker wearing skirts and these fucking jeans and shoes and all that shit, man, fuck that. I'm still white tee, shell toed all out. All days, baby.
What are some of your favorite artists? Like, just period. Any artist.
Man, I'm a huge fan of Ozzy Osbourne. I got an album that I just completed called The Wolf. Well, not The Wolf, it's just called Wolf. Abbreviated for Words of Lorenzo's Fight. I got a sample on there that I used off of an Ozzy track. He just always talked about what is real, what people really face, demons. You got the good and bad side of life, of everyone's individual personal life has a good inside, a good side and a bad side, and of course the bad side is what I would consider demons, because they're there just as much as God, just as much as good. There is the evil and the bad, and that's what he talks a lot about, and that's what I talk a lot about. We're all just a work in progress. For the meantime, just try your hardest not to fall in their hole, man. Eminem's a cool motherfucker too, one of the best. Cypress, shit, I love Cypress Hill. Go out, check them out on shows and shit. It's one of the 2 bands that I guess you could say that I actually would go purchase their album or support their music in any shape, form, or whatever the saying is.
I guess it's fair to say that my life is all good. It's 50-50 back home in my old hood. I kicked it with my brother that I ain't seen in years.